The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
You saw a divisive speech.
He was selling sweet-tasting candy with poison in it.
When someone uses the phrase chained migration, it is intentional, literally trying to demonize families and make it a racist slur.
If that was an attempt at unity, he's got a lot of work to do.
And it was fear-mongering.
And I think he gave Democrats every reason to sit on their hands and walk out early.
The darkness and cruelty of the administration.
Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. There are the comments of our president from the left, the socialists in this country, of course, the Democrats who are really grumpy because Trump's doing a great job in trying to keep the illegals out of our country. The illegals crossing the border down 40%. That is the group of people they need. That's their constituents. That's the future. They're starting to see the future of their party go away. And that's why they're so grumpy, so angry. They don't care about the country. They only care about themselves, the party. Everything's the party. It's just disgusting. I'm a big supporter of Trump. But I criticize him when he needs to be criticized. And these people are just crazy. I mean, you know what? They most of them don't even realize. If all he did in the year 2017, you talk about accomplishments, I can give you a list so long. He has done accomplishments in his first year. If I take Obama and the two Bushes and Bill Clinton and combine it, he's done more in his first year than those guys did combined. Now let me explain why. Just the Supreme Court appointment alone, he had accomplished more than those guys, Obama, Bushes, and Clinton. You know how important choosing the right candidate to sit on the highest court in the land is? People don't even understand what the Supreme Court is. They think they go to there with speeding tickets. That is the most important court in the land. It's extremely important. It rules on cases that affect all of our lives, our daily lives. It affects everything in our life. The importance of putting in the right judge. Matter of fact, when people run for president, that's what it's all about, to get the right president in the White House, to make sure you got the right justices in our court. If you put a bunch of left-wing socialist communists, in the Supreme Court, they're there for life. Remember, these are lifetime appointments. If you start putting in the real bad left-wing, which we would have got with Hillary Clinton, for sure, we would have gotten far left, socialist, communists. It would have been terrible. And the problem is, they're there for life. So when they make their decisions, they don't care if they're popular or not popular. They don't concern themselves whether these decisions are popular or not. So the idea of appointing the right justice is so incredible. And we had Scalise. He died. We had to replace him. Remember, they're trying to. And remember when they tried to put in somebody. Remember they tried to. The Democrats tried to. Remember they tried to put Gorsuch in, trying to shove him in there. They wanted to get him voted in before Trump became president. It didn't work, thank God. It didn't work. So at least Trump puts in Gorsuch, and this guy is a great appointment. He's a conservative, and he's going to be there until he dies. Until he dies. So my point is that if he did nothing all year just to fill that vacancy, but he did more than that. No other president nominated so many judges. He filled almost half the vacancies. He put forward an incredible 18 names for the federal appellate court, 40 more for the district courts. Oh, Obama? Remember Obama? He admitted he's lazy, and he was lazy, one of the laziest presidents we ever had, Obama. To Trump's 40, Obama put in 4. So yes, I get frustrated with Trump. Of course I get frustrated with Trump. And I can understand when people get frustrated. And I'm one of his biggest supporters. When he describes our economic growth and our job growth for the year 2017 as a victory, when he describes his job growth and economic GDP growth with the superlatives, the best ever, the largest ever, huge, fantastic, when they're not, I get grumpy. I told you yesterday, low-wage, $15 an hour jobs under Trump's are growing faster under Trump. Lousy, low-wage, $15 an hour jobs, mostly temporary, are growing much faster under Trump than under Obama. Hate to say it, I can't stand Obama. Middle-wage jobs, $22 an hour, are hitting the fastest decline since 2009. That's terrible. That's terrible. But we don't hear that, do we? And Trump still describes his economic GDP growth as huge, incredible, stronger than Obama. Well, Obama came in with 2.2, and Trump came in. Trump came in at 2.2 GDP for a full year, and the last year Obama was in office was 2.1. Wait a minute, 2.1 is a disgrace, but 2.2 is a victory, incredible, unbelievable, fantastic, huge. But here's who I blame. I blame the jibber-jabbers. I blame the Hannitys, the Paynes, the Bartiromas, the Varneys, the Lou Dobbs. They empower him instead of challenging him. I support him, but I will challenge him. But they don't do that. They will not challenge him. Everything he does is overwhelmingly successful. No, it's not. But I'll tell you one thing. He's going to be the greatest president we ever had. And when people say he flip-flops, he doesn't flip-flop. He's an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs don't change their mind. They change their direction. And that's not being cute. That's what entrepreneurs do. They don't change their mind. When you're an entrepreneur, you just don't say, well, here's what I'm going to do. That's it. The next, you sleep on it all night. You get up and say, no, I've changed my mind. I'm going to do this. No, they don't change their mind. They change their direction. And that's what he does a lot, but they criticize him. This guy has been so successful. Incredible. But you know what? I'm getting grumpy. I'm getting grumpy because he should level with us. He's not leveling with us. He's not telling us the truth about where the economy is. And again, I go blame the Hannitys and the Varneys and the Dobbs and the Bartiramos. He's not leveling. Just like infrastructure. He's making this infrastructure like fantastic, that it's going to pull, that we are going to have such economic growth from infrastructure. Well, I hate to break the news. You don't get economic growth from infrastructure. Talk about that in the stock market when we get back. Phil at Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared, not being in, They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know what the biggest problem with the stock market and why people stay out of the market? Because they don't know when to get out. Well, those days are over. I have a new system. It's called the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose one stock. You follow that video, do exactly what I tell you. I tell you to buy, you buy. When I tell you add on, you add on. When I tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to run like hell, you do.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. The stock market has gone up over 270% since 2008. With Trump in the White House, it's even going to go up more because he's going to push it up more. Take advantage. Join the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose the stock, put it on the video, give you instructions. It works perfectly.
Don't wait. Make it a prosperous new year with Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passionate desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, and I think the best argument here is that we're spending more than our income coming in because we're doing well in the market and other
places. Really? Well, guess what? Auto sales are falling apart. January, auto sales are down. And he says, oh, boy, that's good. People are spending more than they're taking in. They're doing terrific, really. Well, a report just came out. Those who went shopping, loaded up with their credit cards in November and December 2017, were still paying off their credit card debt from 2016 Christmas. The way people are shopping is they're not buying stuff. They're adding to their debt. They're buying debt. And people who are looking to retire are having a real problem. You know, when you go to retire, everybody always asks me when I go shopping on Saturday. I always do that for my wife. I go to Publix down here. I love meeting the people, talking to them. And I get a lot of people ask me, how much should I save? How much should I save? How much should I save for my retirement? Well, the general rule, you should go into retirement expecting to spend about 80% of what you previously did, you know, on your living expenses. You know, if you want to live the lifestyle you became accustomed to. Now, you got to remember, that's a lot more than it used to be. A lot more. Because healthcare has soared in this country. Thank you, Obama. He screwed us with the healthcare deal. Remember what he wanted to do? He wanted to give like 25 million people free healthcare, and you and I had to pay it. So our premiums skyrocketed. So or you got fined. Thank God that's gone. Thank God that's gone.
Thanks, Obama.
What a dope. But anyways, so that's the general rule. So about 80% of what you previously did on living expenses. You in other words, think of it this way. You know, the healthcare cost alone, the average 65-year-old couple today is about $400,000. They need about $400,000 more in retirement. That doesn't have nothing to do with long-term care expenses. So let's think about this for a minute. That's a lot of money. Now, Social Security, if you're an average earner, it would probably replace about 40% of your income. That's all. So you've got to really hustle to get there. And the problem is the 401ks, as I told you yesterday, they don't work. So the general rule, of course, is they're recommending that you retire with 10 times your ending salary. You socket that away. So whatever you ended with, you're finishing, you're going into retirement, you think about it, and they're recommending that you should be retiring with 10 times your ending salary. So what's that mean? It just means if you're earning $80,000 a year, you need $800,000 put away for retirement. And a lot of that's going to be used just for your health care alone. But here's the problem. Most of you have 401ks or IRAs. The 401k will not allow, it will kill you. It will kill you. Okay? It'll kill you. So, as I told you yesterday, it's too expensive. If you manage to earn, let's say you put in, let's say you could invest, you earned enough, you get your job, you got a pretty good job, and you invested $5,000 annually for 30 years straight, never take it out. See, that's the problem with 401ks. 401ks were never designed for a retirement fund. 401ks were a tax gimmick for CEOs. And when they big corporations got rid of the pensions, when they started to outsource your job, and they started to take their plants and move them to China and other countries, they couldn't afford pensions anymore. So they said, what are we going to do? Well, we'll screw everybody. What we'll do is we'll take the 401k tax law and we'll put a mutual fund and we'll stuff it inside it and we'll call it 401k retirement. No, it's not. 401k was never a retirement plan. 401k was a tax law. So if you invest $5,000 annually, you start work for 30 years in a 401k, average 6% return, which you'll never get, but we'll be generous. And let's say and this is right on the money, 2%, not 1%. They'll tell you 1%, but some 401ks you get hit 3% because of all the hidden fees. It's one of the biggest skimming operations. They skim $250 billion a year in fees. So you're going to have to. So that means when you're done, you're going to be paying $142,000 in fees. Are you crazy? Compared to a SPDR 401k ETF SPDR, you're going to pay $19,000 in fees. So the problem is the 401k doesn't work. And just think about what you got to put away. That's pretty tough to do. Those with 401ks, you know that a lot of you can't even put hardly anything away anymore. And many of you keep taking money out of that 401k. So there's a way to do it. There's really a way to do it. And I can't catch you up totally, but I sure can help you. Now, I told you the other day with my video stock group that if they were following me on the video every night, I instructed them what to do with PISA and UNG, and those two, one was up 16%, the other one was up 20%. And as I say, I'm not saying that everybody got those returns. Some got 5%, some got 8%, some got 15%. And I'm not saying the next stock I give you I'm going to do as well, but I'm just telling you these two, all you had to do is follow me in a video. That was it. That's the way to do it. And you have no fees. That's the way to do it. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. Well, guess what? There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time, and that's why you lose money. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. Well, guess what? There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time, and that's why you lose money. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
How do you see the world? At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everything
Everyday miracles. Like riding my bike. Breaking boards. Ha! Hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
There's just no denying that the economy is very strong, very good earnings numbers.
Very good earnings. You know where the earnings come from? The earnings come from a handful of stocks. It's called market breadth. The breadth is so bad. It's just a handful of companies. Mostly the FANG stocks. About 45% of the profits came from 4 companies. 4! So we had $8 trillion increase in value, last year, and in the market, 45% from 4 companies. Isn't that unbelievable? That's very dangerous. Very dangerous. And many people with 401ks, the problem is they're not contributing as much. As a matter of fact, we just got a report to 401ks about the number, the people in stocks. It dropped from like 65% down to like 42%. And the problem is people just don't have the money. In the 401ks, they keep pulling their money out for expenses. And you can't make money if you put, the only way you can make money in 401k is if you keep you never pull your money in. I mean, never pull your money out. Just never pull that money out. And what people are doing, they're contributing less because they don't have the money. They don't have the money. So The retirement, those in stocks, we dropped from, here's the number, we dropped from 65% to 54%. There you go, 65 to 54. And that's mostly 401ks. People don't have the money to contribute to these things. And then once you get in a 401k, if you try to do the best you can, you're going to get screwed on your fees. You can't make money. It's almost impossible. But people don't realize that to the day they retire. Every day in the newspaper, there's another lawsuit. Every company, the people are suing, they're suing their company. They're suing their company because of the fees. The fees. And here's the other problem, is they select for you the stocks that are part of that mutual fund. And most of the companies that you work for, they have a deal going. The guy who selects, you go to whoever you go in and meet, and you set up your 401k, he'll select for you the stocks that are in that 401k. He'll select the mutual fund that goes in that 401k. And many of them, they get big kickbacks, huge kickbacks. And they always give you the worst group of stocks, the worst, because they get big kickbacks. Are you kidding me? Now, I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you that it's going to be very tough. And Social Security, there may not even be any by the time you retire. Now, what's going on with the market right now? What's going on? Every day, and if you remember, the other day when we had that big rally, or when the market dropped, I said I thought the market would drop, and it did. And then I said the next day, or that night, I said tomorrow morning the market's going to rally, and then it's going to drop again, and it did. And it's been doing that all day today. First it's up 100 points, now it's back down negative again. What's going on here? Why is this whole market has changed now? It's not, hey, we're making news every day, new highs every day. What's going on? Why does the market get up during the day 150, 125 points, more, 180, and all of a sudden, bang, it's negative 35? Because here's the problem. We've got to borrow more money. This deal that we put together, these big tax cuts, we're getting screwed big time because our debt is going to start increasing. In other words, take like Boeing. They came out the other day and they used their new tax cut. They're all excited and their stock went up because of the big tax cut. That money went to their bottom line. And they had big earnings because of their new tax cuts. Now we got large corporations are trying to figure out how to, twist their new tax cut to take advantage like Boeing. Now, the problem is these companies aren't keeping their promises. Well, actually, a lot of them didn't even make a promise. They are not going to take money that they make with that tax savings and reinvest it back into the company. They're not going to buy machinery. They're not going to increase productivity, which means when you increase productivity, that's how you get a better standard of living. You get wages. They're not doing that. So at the same time, they are paying less in taxes, these big corporations. Our national debt is going to jump by $617 billion in the next 5 months. So our national debt's going to go up by $617 billion because we said to these large corporations, we are going to cut your taxes. Those taxes, the $1.5 trillion, that would have came into our checking account to pay our bills. Instead, we're going to have $1.5 trillion less in our checking account. We can't pay our bills. So we now have to go to our bank, China. And China, seeing how weak our dollar is, because why? Because we are telling everybody and lying to everybody our economy is so good, so strong, we're going to keep raising interest rates, the Fed short-term interest rate. And when you make that announcement, that's inflationary. And when that's inflationary, the 10-year Treasury yield is just separate from the short-term Fed rates, increases. And when that yield keeps going up, the dollar keeps on dropping. So that means China, we're going to have to go borrow $600 billion from them, and we're going to be paying them back with dollars that are collapsing. So China's going to say, I want more interest. So that 10-year yield is going to go up. And what's been happening this week, every time we get the 10-year yield up to 2.7, 2.77, all of a sudden the stock market, it's up 180 points, bang, goes right down to negative 30. Then they try to move, then the plunger team comes in, tries to move it back up. It's up 75, 80, 90. And as soon as that yield starts going up towards that 3%, bang, it comes down. Why? Because the big institutions now for the first time are pulling their money out because they're scared to death. Because what they're saying is, wait a minute, the stock market crashed in 2008 when we had a 10 trillion national debt, and we were paying on that debt 3.7% interest. And the market collapsed because we couldn't afford to pay 3.7% on 10 trillion because our economy was only at 1.8%. It wasn't growing fast enough. We needed to have an economy growing at 4% to pay that kind of interest. Didn't happen. So we crashed. Now what they're saying, we got a $20 trillion debt. 20 trillion. Our interest rates are going up now, and we're heading towards 3%. And the other day we were up 180 points, and I was watching the yield. It went from 2.4 to 2.7, and we were up at 180, and it dropped. Bam! Went right back down to negative. So everybody is getting a little nervous now because everybody's been lying how strong the economy is because, remember, the big boys make all the money in the stock market. So that's why you're seeing a market getting nervous. So the dollar, as soon as the dollar starts dropping again, because remember what happened in Davos, the president said, oh, no, we're not for a weak dollar, And then Mnuchin said, oh, yeah, we are. Because they need a weak dollar to make sure we export goods, so those companies involved in exporting, their stocks will go up, and it keeps the stock market going up, making new highs. But that's a real problem. You have to keep getting the dollar down. And the more the dollar goes down, the more we have to pay China interest on our note. We're paying now $266 billion in interest a year. And once we pay that, we have nothing left for our roads. That's why our roads are falling apart. So I got an answer for you when I get back, what you should do.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary? Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. You get all the services. But for those who are so busy, they don't have time, who say, I just want to make money. I don't have time to learn. And I hate the stock market. I always lose money in it because you don't get out in time. I'm going to tell you this. The market is going to correct. We're going to have a little correction. But my gang members, especially the ones who watch my video stock every day, when they're in those specific stocks, like the one we got, PISA, we just got out with 14%, UNG 20%. Let's cut it in half. Let's say 5% each. How's that? Then you'll believe me. And my goal is to make sure you're out. I don't care if you made 5%, 10%, 16%. That's you're going to make what you're going to make. Depends on what you get. When I tell you to get in, if you get in at the right time, you're going to make more. If you hesitate, you make less. But that's not the point. The point is to make sure you don't lose money, number one. The next thing is to make sure you make some money. And the only way you're going to make money if you get out. Now, what's going to happen? Our dollar continues to go down. Weaken the economy from within, but nobody's going to tell you the truth. Now, you hear this every day.
The U.S. economy is doing just fine. The recovery is happening just fine. We're seeing some wage gains. We've got unemployment, at 4.1% that can...
None of that is true. None of that is true. Now, listen to Greenspan.
Well, let me put it to you this way. I think there are two bubbles. We have a stock market bubble and we have a bond market bubble.
And he's absolutely correct, especially the bond market bubble, because the yields are going up so fast, meaning the interest rates on the 10-year Treasury. We went from like 1.1, now we're up to 2.7. That's humongous. Then he says,
essentially, that we're beginning to run an ever larger government deficit.
Well, of course we are, because we're telling the big corporations, don't pay us any taxes. We'll cut your taxes way down. Oh, by the way, if we do that, if we cut your taxes down 1.5 trillion, we'll eat those. That's less money we got in our checking account at the Treasury. Would you please make sure you go and you take that savings and reinvest it back into your company, so hire more people? Oh, sure we will. No, they're not. They're not going to. they're going to do exactly what all the corporations do. They're going to continue to take that money, and they're going to continue to buy their own shares back, push their stocks up, and then what happens? We're going to owe more and more money. And the more and more money we owe, and we can't pay, the yields on the 10-year Treasury keep going up. And that's what causes the crash in the market. But Trump's smart. He's going to make sure the market doesn't crash. What's he going to do? He's going to do what they call quantitative easing. Now, the difference between quantitative easing and 2008, they waited till the market crashed. And to stop it, it went down 40%. And to make sure it didn't go down 80%, they did quantitative easing, where they print money to take the yield that was at 10% and to buy all those buy treasuries to drop that yield back down. So to push all the Chinese and the Saudis into the stock market away from the bonds. But that was after the market crashed. What Trump's going to do, as soon as our yields keep going up so high, he's going to announce QE to drag that 2 or let's say 3% interest. He's going to pull it all the way back to 1%. He has to, or the market's going to crash. The other reason he has to do that, he can't let the market crash, because we never raised our short-term rates fast enough. Remember, Bernanke raised them like 17 times in 2 years to get to 6%. So when the market started to crash in 2008, he could stimulate the economy by saying, we're going to cut interest rates. By cutting interest rates, you'd go out and buy stuff. On B, because the owners, the 1% of the 1% got so greedy, they're making so much money. Because of stock buybacks, they're like heroin addicts. They were addicted to stock buybacks. They only raised rates to 1.5. In other words, they only have 150 points to cut. When the crash happened in 2008, they had ammo. They could stop it when it went down to about 40%. It would have gone down to 80, but they could stop it because they had 600 points that they could drop. Today, we only have 150 points of ammo. We don't have enough bullets. Trump knows this. So Trump's going to do QE, and the market is going to soar again, killing the economy. But it doesn't matter, because they'll just keep coming out with the same old narrative. Everything is wonderful. Steve Leisman comes out, tells you everything's fine. People are spending more money than they're making. Nonsense. So what are we going to do? You got to keep making money. Get that money set aside for your retirement. You can't make money with your 401k because the expense ratio is killing you in your 401k. It's like your 401k, the ratio is like something like you're paying 84 cents, okay, on every $1,000 you invest. Where on ETS, like a spider, you're paying 11 cents. So the bottom line is, when you retire, you're going to have $142,000 less. Okay, you're going to have $142,000 less when you retire with a 401k than you should. Isn't that terrible? So what are we going to do? In the meantime, when Trump is going to not let this market crash, you just got to get in and follow an individual stock that I put up every night. You haven't got to know anything. Just follow my instructions where I tell you to get in. Here's the stock we're in, just like I did with UNG and PISA. And then I just guide you through, tell you when to add to your position, tell you when not to add anymore, tell you to take some off. Now we should take some off. Oh, okay, now let's add a lot more. And then the most important one, to get out. I got everybody out of UNG the other day after it went up. After UNG went up, that's gas, it went up about 20%, and I got everybody out, and then it came down about 8%. But they were out, so they didn't lose that 8%. See, that's what's important. It's not how much you make. That's what's important. Same with PZZA. I got them in. PZZA, we did, that's Papa John's. It went up beautifully, and guess what? Same thing. I said, now it's time to get out. So they have their instruction video. I don't care if you're a carpenter, if you're a mason, you're a store clerk. Just open up the computer, you look, and say, what did Phil say to do today? Wait a minute. Gee, Phil said to get out as soon as we hit around $69. You got out. You were able to capture on UNG or PISA, you were able to capture 16%. And then guess what? It went down. Then it went down. So both of these went down after I told them to get out. Who does that for you? Nobody. So try it for 30 days, see if it works. And here's the number, 877-600-GANG. I only got a few minutes left. This infrastructure bill is a joke. The infrastructure bill, we'll talk about it tomorrow. That infrastructure bill is the worst thing we can do. I don't mind doing the infrastructure bill, but Trump has to be honest with the American people and tell them, look, we're going to do the infrastructure because we need it. We're going to do it. It's valuable for its own sake, as we need roads and bridges. But I'm going to tell you, folks, I'm not going to sell it to you as a way to grow the economy and to increase jobs, because that's a lie. See, that's what he should say. Because infrastructure stimulus it always had a very low economic GDP growth effect. Japan put in $6 trillion, and you know how much they grew their economy? By 0.5% a year. It doesn't grow the economy. The jobs are lousy because all you're doing is shifting jobs around. They're not permanent jobs. As soon as the bridge is finished painted, you go back home, sit on your couch, collect your check until you can find another job. It's always a shift of jobs. As a matter of fact, the stimulus of infrastructure is bad because it eats into, the government has to go borrow money to do the infrastructure, and that crowds out private business. When a private business goes down to borrow, interest rates are too high. So he can't borrow, put 10 more people on for full-time jobs, he's screwed. We'll talk all about this tomorrow. And again, your 401k is not going to work. Call right now, 877-600-GANG, and try what I'm doing for just 30 days. That's it. $39.95.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.